But now, since I have all of these connections to like real life actual politics, I can attend like all of these events state and nationwide. So like with Planned Parenthood especially, I've been invited to a lot of events to share my story because I am really open about the fact that I've been sexually assaulted, that I proudly use Planned Parenthood. I still use Planned Parenthood. We hosted like a Get Yourself Tested event yesterday actually, and I got tested, and it was super easy, and the clinicians were super friendly, as always. So pretty much like with my sexual assault, I think it's important that I share my story, even though it's like obviously really uncomfortable and like sucks because the month of April is kind of the awareness for this. So the whole month it has like it's kind of like bittersweet because I can reflect on what happened to me and do good things with that, but then I have to remember what happened to me, and that sucks. So I guess when I try to like share my story, and I don't like obviously give explicit detail of what happened to me because that's like pretty painful, but I usually talk about the environment and like what I did in response to like that happening to me. So I like never in high school partied. I graduated with a 4.1. Like I had a ton of friends, and I obviously like wasn't against whatever, you know what I mean, but I don't know, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I had no idea what a frat party would be like, so I was like, sure, I'll go, like I'm not doing anything, I'm not working, like I don't have homework to do, like I guess like I'll experience it. And it was actually, I don't know any of the sorority or fraternity names, but there's only like one Jewish fraternity on campus, so it was that one. And like I obviously like had beer because that's why else would you go to a frat party? Like, not gonna lie about that. But I, like, obviously that doesn't make what happened to me okay or excusable. But yeah, I don't know who, like, sexually assaulted me, but he was a pretty big dude, like, huge. I don't remember really what he looked like other than the fact that he was just tall and, like, I couldn't do anything in that situation, and it was all pretty uncomfortable. He like, I don't know why, but I wasn't with my friends, and he was like, oh, I'll give you a tour of the house, and that happened. So afterwards I like walked to my friend's dorm because I didn't live on campus and they had gone back to the dorms, I guess. So I like spent the night there after like everything that happened to me because I just didn't know what to do with myself. I was so like distraught, and I was like, well, like I can't even shower right now, like this sucks. So I don't know, now sometimes I'll like I cope with things in like somewhat of an unhealthy way, and I recognize that. Like I'll try to make jokes about it so I can talk about it, which is why I laugh all the time. And like I'll drown myself in work, which is why I'm a double major and a double minor, and like have plans of like earning a JD, PhD at some point. I don't know, I just like need to immerse myself in something to like know that I'm doing something good in light of everything that's happened to me. So the next day I like went home and showered, and I had no idea who it was, so I didn't report it because like I would have gotten in trouble for underage drinking, and like I want to be the president of the United States. I really don't need that on my record. So I did nothing with that information other than just kind of like know that it happened. And like now that I'm able to like be visible about like what happened to me, I like can kind of like mention that it's a problem on campus, and that fraternity in particular is a problem. And like I don't know what else to do other than advocate for like sexual assault awareness. Like I went through a Green Dot like training program after that happened to me. I obviously am well versed now in healthcare implications, and like pretty much at this point I literally started like working out and like building muscle so I could defend myself, because I'm not coordinated, so all I can do is run, and now I have like decent arm muscles, so I could like probably punch a dude.